Hello, this is my newest RC car. It is an off-road version of my last car with a few minor changes and a few major changes. So, a few of the things that stayed the same. We still have individual suspension on each wheel. The front has a bit softer suspension than the back. We still have the same steering, and it's still back-wheel drive. But this time, some major changes. I took away the gearbox and the two-way differential, and instead I put one motor for each of the back wheels. So I have one motor here and one motor right there. So the reason I did this is because this gives a lot more torque, which an off-road car needs, because as the gears are spinning each other, they're losing a lot of torque because they're losing energy, and as a result there's a lot of gears in the gearbox, so it loses a lot of torque, and by the time it gets to the wheels they don't really have a lot of torque. So I took away the gearbox. I also took away the two-way differential because, first of all, when it would go up a hill, the differential would slip and it wouldn't allow the car to really go up the hill. This time I just used motors, and I can still make a differential because what I can do is I can just program it so the motors are spinning at different speeds when it turns, which is the same as a differential. So a few major changes as well. More major changes is I made the chassis a lot stronger, so now I can, for example, push in the middle and it won't really bend. On the last one I had to either push here or here, because if I pushed here it would just bend a lot. I also added a lot of room in the bottom because we don't want the floor of the car scraping the floor if it's off-roading. I also, in the back, added a rear view camera, which will kind of a camera. It can sense the distance to any object, so I'm using that, so when you're reversing, if it senses something behind it, it'll stop so you don't crash. Some aesthetics, I added these sort of off-roading mats, which are basically, these are aesthetics, but in real life you can put them like under the wheels so it's easier for the car to move. And yeah, that's basically it. Now I'll show you how it drives.